This is a letter from World War II veteran Frederick from October 9th, 1941, when he was stationed in Des Moines, Iowa at Company O Induction Center. Now, for a little background on World War II at this time. Not much was happening really in the United States, as we were trying to stay neutral in things with the war. But that approach didn't really work the greatest for us, as things would drastically change in the next 2 months as we were bombed by Japan at Pearl Harbor. The times back then are a little different than they were today, as letters were a large percentage of the long-distance communication, and there really was no guarantee or way to track that your letter reached the destination that you wanted. That is, until you got a response back from that person. These times were also different because of women's rights. At this time, women were not equal to men, and therefore unable to serve in the army and do many of the things that today is the social norm for them. Now, let's get back to that letter from Frederick. Frederick is sending this letter to a woman named Evelyn, whom he cares very much for. But I don't really believe that Evelyn cares much for him at all. In his letter, he talks about how even if she likes him just a little, then she'll write. By saying this, he is trying to use pathos to appeal to her emotions, to make her feel guilty, so that she must send him a response to his letter. Frederick also uses symbolism at the end of his letter by putting a heart symbol. He does this not only to make sure Evelyn is aware of his love for her, but again, just to make her feel guilty so that she must write him back. To sign the letter, Frederick signs it Frederick, not Fred, just to make himself stand out even more to Evelyn, because Fred is a more general name and Frederick just sounds more precise. It's who he is. It's who he wants Evelyn to know, that it is him. Now, to end the letter, Frederick tries to do it on a more humorous note and just tries to relax the mood. So he says, "Tell Earl, he better get married." Now, I'm not for sure who Earl is, but it must be a mutual friend of theirs. The purpose of this letter from Frederick was to get a reply from Evelyn, because he longs and he just misses her, and he just wants to talk to his love.